Welcome back to Ferocious Education. This is Zed. Today we're going to be talking about CCIV, the one that's going with merger with Lucid Motors, or at least alleged merger. Make sure to drop a like to this video to help this channel grow, subscribe, and leave notifications on. Let's jump right into this one. So I've broken this video before a bunch of times. You'll find the previous video in the description below if you'd like to watch that one. On this one, I'm giving new updates and a technical analysis perspective. If you'd like to skip towards the technical analysis, you'll find the exact timing to that in the description and the pinned comment. So Lucid Air. We're trying to go on to see if there's anything related to their media room. We don't see anything new there. The last kind of news we got was around January 22nd, which just basically adds second retail location in South Florida, and it is going to expand that retail location. So you already know that massive expansions related to their retail location, that's going to be going all across the US, and that's a good thing. Now, the next thing as well is we do already know that there's a launch for the premium luxury EV starting in the spring. That's another bullish thing as well. And we also have here, there we go. It's actually the Lucid Air should be in September 2021. And we also have the main part of their factories already completed, with expansions continuing on. So we already have a few things of Lucid Motors and who they are, some of the contracts they have, some of the potential expansions, their retail locations, etc. So from that side, it's already done. You can actually go ahead and see the paint shops. You can get to see even a bit more under the stories section. I've covered all that previously in my previous videos. The next thing here is, well, how far is Lucid Motors and CCIV in terms of getting that kind of combinations of the business? And here is the question that comes into a lot of people's mind. And Forbes here released an article a bit ago, and it titled itself "Buy Churchill Capital CCIV on the $12 billion Lucid merger report." And I was thinking, okay, this was at the time where a lot of people were saying, okay, CCIV and Lucid Motors are confirmed. And I tried to go on and find that actual specific piece of information, and it's not really there. But it really is a part of it that's saying that Reuters broke the news that a merger between Lucid Motors and CCIV is getting close, citing to people familiar with the matter. Now, I'm interested to see what their sources are. Of course, they're not going to give you what the sources are. It could be someone on Reddit saying, hey, it's getting close, and someone just picked it up from Reuters and saying, hey, it's getting close. And that is the exact thing that was going on. There's no SEC filing. There's no indications that are solid to basically say that, we're going to have that kind of merger. But it looks like so far, at this point, I don't even see why, if it wasn't even in talks, why Lucid Motors wouldn't even go ahead with going to public with CCIV, since they see a massive demand just on rumors. But here's the the thing that we really need to consider. Check this chart. I've shared it so many times previously on my channel. And with this one here, whoops, go here. Okay, with this one here, you can see that the initial run-up of letter of intent is right there. You can see the further increase as date of merger is announced. The merger date gets closer, so we're currently really not even here. We're more off. We spiked up to, I think, maybe here, maybe here, without even getting to the level of intent. It is more related to rumors. But generally, this is the SPAC chart where once an official merger ticker change occurs, it starts to seeing that pullback. Again, this is a very special case where we literally don't even have anything confirmed towards SEC filing. And for that, we're going to go towards a little bit of institutional buyers. You get to see they're very bullish. They've been adding on and on and on. And I said before, they might actually know something that we don't know. Look at JP Morgan shares. They have around 3 million shares right now. That's 400% increase from their last position. Fort Baker Capital, 4.5 million. Rayton, 1.5, and all that was last week. And there's millions and millions of shares being added. And the big question here is, do they know something that we don't know? Look at Glazer and Atieva. They all both have around 11% combined. They might actually have a bit more resources to be able to verify that news while going on behind doors and going in a little bit of an indirect, maybe a little bit in an illegal way, but they got their own ways, right? You can see this massive additions in insiders, institutional buyers, not insiders, institutional buyers. And that is also fueling that kind of massive move. Now, moving on towards the technical analysis, we haven't done so. please make sure to subscribe and leave notifications on. A lot of you amazing folks have been watching my videos but haven't clicked that subscribe button yet. And if you'd like to join our Discord channel or the chat room, you can ask me a bit more about CCIV, what I think about different stocks at any given time. It's in the description below. It's a massive chat room. Now, on a one-day perspective, we get to see the 10 SMA is above the 30 EMA. We're looking at 42.51 above that level of just a little bit above 30, 31.44, and that is a trading action zone. You can start expecting positive reversals to occur in that amazing region. The price point is above the 50 SMA, and that's a bullish thing. Currently here, also the 50 SMA is seeing a little bit off a pullback there. That's a little bit of an interesting thing, but it's attempted that around 4 times and it got rejected every single time. Momentum here is looking pretty good. It's still very positive. That 1830 is a significant level. The current momentum is sitting at 2080. Still bullish. ADX, we're going to ignore that because SPACs, usually the ADX is trash for them just because it's been accumulating around $10 pre any kind of rumors, etc. And so that's fine. Price point is currently just in the trading action zone. You see this trading action zone, the 10 SMA and 30 EMA. That's 57.96 and 53.73 for the 2-hour perspective. That's where you start expecting positive reversals, and on the 2-hour perspective, it's in a critical time there. MACD has gone negative on the 2-hour perspective, showing that there is a pullback, and we actually, in fact, see that pullback there. That negative reversal started on the 18th, and you get to see around the 65, and it did dip around 53. Momentum here is going negative for the first time in a long time, around negative 573. Willing percent R is oversold, and you started seeing a bit of a negative pullback. I'm not going to say negative trend, negative pullback, because this is the trend. And the trend is a massive channel going upwards. And I did talk about this before. You can trade it within here. I think last video was around 3104, and I said it probably will jump back up, and it did. And I think that right now what's happening is that it's going to go back to that channel, and you're going to see this still continuous growth. Again, you're looking for continuous growth over massive jumps and spikes, because sometimes that brings and tanks the price down and hurts investors rather than traders. If you're trading this one, you got to look as well at volume. Now, the moving average band here is 37.41 at the top, 34.01 in the middle, and 30.61, even though I don't think it's going to hit there at any point soon. Stochastic fast and stochastic slow are both showing that there is a potential pullback coming at this one. Next, Fibonacci retracement should show significant support at 53.10, 43.88, 37.40, 39.30, 30.93, 22.91. Significant resistance, 64.85. Now, what we can do here quickly is go ahead with the price line actions, do a 1 month. I actually have it on the second page here. And try to find significant price points. I think one of the supports is 52.55, 50.46, and then we drop down quite a lot, 39.94. And then below there, you're looking at 37.62, 35.30, 32.59, 30.81, 28.03, 24.93, 22.92, 20.91, and then all the way down to 18.90. Significant resistances, you're looking at 55.57, followed by 58.20, followed by 59.74, 61.91, and then the $65. Coming to the question to Ed, what do you think is going to happen next? I definitely think that there is a very strong chance that it's going to fall back to that channel I just drew earlier. And we can draw it once more around here. And I think this channel is still going to hold. It's going to still go back into there. It's going to still go upwards until they actually go ahead and confirm the news that CCIV is going to merge with Lucid Motors. What might happen there is going to be a little bit of a sellout at the start, just because buy the rumor, sell the news. And then you might have a long term, maybe for the next year or so. This one's probably going to see $100 easy, because the race towards catching with Tesla and EV is massive. Tesla is a story stock. Their fundamentals don't show on book. And I expect this one to do the same. It's going to be multiples of what they're actually worth. And whatever merger, usually these SPACs go on double the price of how much they're worth. And I think right now, even if they were to declare the Lucid Motor and have a new ticker within a year, you're going to be multiple times of that price book. I myself, I don't like that evaluation, but that is the realistic thing to see when price over books off EVs. Be sure to drop a like to the video to help the channel grow, subscribe, and leave notifications on, and have a wonderful day.